Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess. But she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first kiss. Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load.
If you like point-and-click adventures, you are going to love What a Legend and its outstanding humoristic story sprinkled with erotic elements throughout the journey. Developed by MagicNuts, with over 1000 patrons backing up this project, What a Legend is shaping out to be a fantastic story full of giggles and outright laughter. You play as a young horny adventurer who you get to name yourself and begin your quest for booty in a new kingdom full of sexy opportunities. But as destiny interferes with your personal plans, you are faced with a magical elf claiming to be the queen of a kingdom which was stolen from her. Now looking to build an army for herself to take back what is rightfully hers, you end up aiding the queen on this noble quest, but not without a lustful reward worthy of an adult game. What a Legend throws you into a whimsical world of magic and fantasy creatures as a not-so-ordinary young man with nothing much going on for himself other than chasing one woman after another in hopes to get lucky. Despite being still in development, the game has plenty to offer, so much so that you end up spending most of your time outside the kingdom walls helping your love interest with their troubles and getting into all kinds of mess from which you must puzzle your way out of. All this before you get to taste what's on the other side of the walls. To tell you the truth, I haven't laughed this good in a video game for such a long time. What a Legend does not try to shove its pornographic content down your throat thinking that's all you came for, but instead it wins you over with clever writing and exciting adventure before even introducing you to the first main sex scene. Each new character the game introduces you to, either male or female, will quickly become an instant favorite for more reasons than one. Everyone has something interesting going on for themselves, like for example, an old ugly sexually unsatisfied hack forcing an unwanted marriage over a shepherdess with a fat and filthy gatekeeper who is only looking to tap that young ass. Naturally, you will intervene like the hero you are and try to find a solution to this problem that will satisfy everyone, but the path to shared happiness will end up requiring the kind of sacrifice many would think twice before going through, and the reward for the player is pure comedy gold. This is but one of the many great quests within this game, and I try to be very careful not to spoil any of them, because each joke is worth going in blindly to get that maximum effect of surprise and laughter.
God damn, Jimmy! This some serious gourmet shit!
What a Legend gives you the freedom to explore the world at your own pace. Using a crystal ball given to you by the queen, this magical item will be your best friend to decide which love interest to go after, but you are not limited by this decision, as you are free to chase the girls in whatever order you like and more than one at the same time. The crystal ball simply gives some insight on the girls and what their quests require you to do. With a well-implemented day and night cycle system, some events require you to visit them at a certain time of the day. While you can easily just pass time with a single click of a button at your tent to skip to the right time to continue a specific quest, there are still other quests you may want to continue to work on while waiting for time to pass naturally. This gives the player always something worthwhile to do, all up until the game slowly runs out of side quests to finally give you the focus to complete the main quest. Trust me, this is a game where you do not want to miss a single side quest simply for the reason of just how rewarding they feel, not only for their pornographic content, but for the added story and humor. For the entire experience of playing What a Legend, never was there a time that I would be rolling my eyes inside, not feeling like reading what the characters had to say. In many similar games, I often feel like the writers are trying to stretch the story as much as possible by adding lines of dialogue that have very little meaning to them, but with What a Legend, this kind of negative feeling never reached me. The text is often presented to the player very short, easy and pleasant to read, and the characters themselves never appear to say anything that would not help push the story forward. The developer clearly respects your time and knows how to create meaningful dialogue without undermining the importance of character development. The more you spend time around these characters, the more you grow to like them, not just for their charming sexy bodies, but for their personality and the secrets some of them hide behind their storyline. Funny enough, I often found myself liking the side characters over the main characters. For example, throughout Holly's questline, I was dying to know why her grandfather was so fond of his damn glasses and why he refused to let anyone touch them. When I found the answer to my question, I was both happy and mortified. The game made me fight with my inner feelings on a level I felt entertainingly uncomfortable to deal with. Even the Knights of the Kingdom ended up being such entertaining individuals even though they all look the same. And how about that talking sheep with passion for photography? But then again, I don't want to spoil the funny parts. I'm just gonna leave you by saying this. What a Legend feels like a future masterpiece of storytelling, but if you feel skeptical, go check it out for yourself, you have nothing to lose. The game is free to download, at least for as long as it's still in development. Once you have experienced the game, go show your support for MagicNuts, they truly have earned it. I will look forward to reviewing What a Legend in the future, and during its development I'm more than happy to bring you news about the game on my website. Now if you watch this from YouTube, know that you can enjoy adult gaming news more often and completely uncensored by switching to my website. Due to YouTube guidelines, I cannot provide links to pornographic sites, but you can find your way there by visiting my Patreon or Twitter page. Now before you go, please don't forget to hit that like button if you found the video helpful. Subscribe for more adult gaming news and reviews, and hit the bell icon to actually receive them. With everything said and done, I will see you in the next video.